and welcome to Minecraft. I'm iGamer and this is my first official video. Today I'm going to be showing you my main Minecraft world and showing you just kind of how I build and what I like to build. This is going to be my main world, but I probably will have some kind of burn worlds, if you will, disposable worlds, where I might do single let's plays on and then delete them. But for the main part, this is going to be the world I'm going to be doing most of my Minecraft let's plays on. So, I'm going to show you around and show you what I've built. This world in particular I call my empire, saying it is my empire. You can see as you come in through the main gate, the castle loading up. This is the towns area. You can see the little markets, a sale, woo, 25% off, woo! And you've got little shops along. I'm going to speed it up here. You can see looking in the windows. This is actually the only shop I have built at the moment. You can see it's a clothing store, which you can see is armor instead. I'm going to show you around the castle first, and then from there we got the Tower of Pimps fountain. Whoop whoop! Shout out to Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter. So as you come up through the steps to the castle door, basically front door, you can see it's lava door, and if you're up here in the castle you can actually open it with that switch and it removes the lava and then you can go in. So as you walk in, you've got some art on the sides. You've got this kind of main front desk, if you will. So besides that, you come in here, you've got kind of empty rooms, maybe used for parties or whatnot. If you look out on the balcony, you can see there's actually a staircase that takes you down into the courtyard, and there's a stage. Got some statues on some pillars and seating with the royal red carpet, of course. And there's the other two towers that are exact replicas of the two front towers, but bigger. And if you come up the stairs to the second floor of the castle, you come into the throne room. Woo! You can see I've got my nice golden throne. Just jump up onto it. And good. Yeah. Chicken man. Woo! But so that's about it in here. And then you've got I'll show you upstairs. Go up the stairs to the side to the king's quarters. Kind of a weird windy staircase. And here you have the king's quarters. He's got his bed, well, my bed, I'm king. Got his chest of nice stuff. He's got his armor. And pretty much everything you would need. And if you come up here to the top, you've got the end portal. Ooh. Used to actually have a TNT rail cannon up here, but I decided I wanted a room instead of just a cannon, so I made the floor lower here and then raised the ceiling up so I had this area. And unfortunately when I did that, the TNT rail cannon didn't fit in here. I do still have it though in storage, which perhaps I will show you later. Now if you come out to the balcony, you can look down onto the city empire. You can see the front gate, the two front towers, and the little town. You can see a little off to the side. And then if you come over to sides, you can see that's kind of where I build stuff out there, is when I'm testing things. But you can see the castle wall and a little bit of the courtyard. And if you come out to the back, you can see the courtyard and the back two towers. Now just to get you a little view of the outside of the castle, you can see you can actually go up to the top through the waterfall there, coming to the bottom right there. And you can actually get up to the base of the flag via the ladder. And you can see this is my castle empire flag. Pretty simple. I like it. I'm a big fan of glowstone and iron blocks. I think it looks good. That's just my opinion. Some people like stone. So I will show you the front again, kind of ways in there. You got the draw gate with your lava under it and your moat going all the way around the castle. And you've got your front 4 turrets. These actually fire. I kind of designed this myself, didn't get off the internet. And you can see it fires quite a lot of arrows, flaming arrows I might add. And it gets distributed down there. So anyone trying to come in the front will get annihilated pretty much. And you can simply just switch back off and reset the piston. And you're good. In the front two towers you see we got the little glass glowstone walkway so you can look under, you see what's going on down there. You can go up through the kind of elevator waterfall and go up here, this little area. Cool thing about it is you can look down the side, see if anyone's trying to scale the tower. And then you can go up even more and you're into the top of the tower. Can look down across the sides. Got glowstone. This is probably wondering why this is here. This is because in the PC version they have I forget what they're called. Basically, shoots a line of light in the sky so you can find your house again. Because in the PC, the world just goes on forever. So sometimes you can get a little lost. But the idea is on each of the towers, they each have one of these. So when this gets put into the Xbox version, I'm going to put that here, so if the tower is being attacked, you turn it off and everyone knows. But that is not on the Xbox version yet. But anyway, you can look around the sides, see what's going on. Kind of cool. I'll show you the courtyard. Got some shrubbery on the walls. Got your staircase coming down. You've got the seating. You've got the stage. You can play some music via little room down here. You've got all your CDs. And I should add that this world, I'm always adding on to this. If you look around, some stuff are like half built or don't look too good. I'm always building, always adding on. Cool feature about my castle is if you look back here, there's this little switch. You can see all the lights going across the castle, and if you turn this switch on and off, it actually turns off the lights all around the castle on the outside and the inside. Unfortunately, I'm still working on it, so it's only a quarter of it works. But it's, work in progress. You can see that side turns on, this doesn't. This is actually all wired up, but it's broken somehow. I haven't really got to fixing it. And if you go on the back of the tower here, you see I've got my little arena. It's kind of a little dark walk though, so kind of want some light. Good thing down here, there's a little button if you go in. You've got your entertaining lights, like you see at the theaters or other sporting arenas. If you come in, you can see got the glass dome. Come in, you've got the stands. There's a lot of pigs in there, quite odd. Apparently they're playing some sort of game. If you come back here, you can open the door, come on in. And you see you got two towers of pimps and a gold block in the middle. This is a little game I created for a future Let's Play. It's kind of a mix in between hockey, soccer, and football. Probably be doing that video sometime soon. Got the player sleeping area, so you can sleep and then respawn. And you'll see that in a future Let's Play. I will be putting out sometime in the future, I hope. Okay, if we go up to, I'll show you the back two towers. As I said, they're exactly the same as the front two towers, only larger. Yeah, well, slightly different. Because I had more room, I could add a few other levels to it. Come down the ladder, elevator, and you look up, you got a big chandelier, and this right here actually is my emblem, if you will, kind of my calling card, if you will. It's kind of like the second flag of this world. So you see that all around the city, along with the official flag of the Empire. If you come in here, you can see I've got this little thing. It's a little mini turret. Doesn't appear to be working though. It's kind of a little fidgety because it's always on, so when I leave it kind of messes it up somehow. All I have to really do though is break that. Wait a minute. Place that back. Hit the button, and nothing. Well, it should fire like the other turret, only 2 at a time, but show you that later, I guess, when it's working. So, if you go down the elevator again, come to this little floor, and you've got this, kind of like, what the heck? Warning, lava. So right here you got a little pressure plate, and when you step on it, it will dump lava. So if someone's trying to scale up the tower, you can lava them. And that will go down into the water and probably make a stone or obsidian block, but oh well. And you can see if you go out to this door where we just came, you can look down inside the castle walls, and it actually goes all around the Empire city. And if you come down here, you've got storage. Gotta keep all of your arrows and weapons. Of course, they're empty right now. Come down here and you hit the bottom floor. You can see down there, it's this opposite tower. And you can come out through here through the castle walls. And you can see where the lighting redstone is. I'm not finished with it yet, so it's kind of exposed at the moment. You can see you're back up here at the castle wall. Now I will take you inside of the castle into the lower underground part. If you come through here, you can see there's a little door right here. It leads out to the city. And there's pressure plates, but you need 2 people to activate the door, because right over here is the prison. One of the 2 prisons. You can see it's impossible to escape because it is bedrock, except for through here. And you can see it's a one-way door, and I've got all of my little villagers prisoner in here. So the idea of with this 2-person door is if a prisoner escapes, he requires a second person to get out. Now if you come into here, underneath the castle, here is the main royal court, directly under the castle. And you can see I've got my second throne made out of diamond. Here's where the jury and whatnot would sit on either side, you can see, and here's where the prisoner, of course, would stand in front of the king for judgment, and the 2 guards would stand here in case he tries to make a move on the king. And you can see through here, you've got the prisons, and again, he requires 2 people to open the door. That way, when the prisoner needs to go to court, he can be directly taken from the prison to the courtroom. And here's kind of the foil room for the court. You know, when court's on session, you can stand and talk and whatnot. Right here you have a door that opens. Takes you right out into the city area. That way, if someone's attacking, the guards can come out from the prison while the people attacking can't get in. So you can see here in the front of the castle, there is multiple ways for execution. So when a prisoner is charged with death, he has a choice of either the noose, unfortunately it doesn't work, so it's get crushed in the pistons, or they have this option. As you can see, it works on an anvil that is simply dropped while it has to be at night, of course, as they lay in the bed, hit the switch, and crush. Head falls into bucket. Quite gruesome. Okay. What else should I show you, I wonder? Now, as you could imagine, seeing this is a castle, it has many hidden passageways and whatnot, but of course I cannot show you those because those are for castle personnel only. Now if you come over here to the front gate, you can see there's a switch, and there's a duplicate switch on either side, and when you activate this switch, it activates a barrier, and more than that, if you flip it several times and leave it open, you can see it has a defense system built in. So it puts up a barrier, as you can see, for a more defensive pose, but also, under it, it fires fire onto it, and that way it burns it down so no one can get into the castle. You can see what remains of the emblem again right there. And also, in the top here, where the turrets are underneath it, there's a little watchtower, if you will. You can look on the inside of the castle walls and the outside. And there's a switch here. When activated, it drops lava, of course. That way, no one can get in or out. Oh yeah, something I forgot to show you. On the inside of the castle, underneath, we also have other defenses in here. That way, if someone gets in the castle walls, it's safe. We've got a little trapdoor style trap. Opens up the floor and lava pours in, excuse me. And you've got that little defensive thing. Hit it again and it's gone. Quite efficient, I think. Got a little force going over there. Might add on to that. Not quite sure. And that's about everything out here. Next thing I will show you is the underground of the city. On the other side of the castle, on the inside of the walls, you can see my emblem there, there's a staircase. And it takes you down to the underground. First off, you can see over here, we got the barracks for the soldiers to sleep. And there's a little switch here for a defensive wall, again, if you get attacked. And over here, we have a miniature of the city. That way, if you're new to the city and you want to know how to get around and what there is, you can come down here, right at the beginning of the city, and see what there is. This probably won't be here for too much longer, because I'm going to put a second barricade, because everything in the castle is the same on either side, because I'm a little OCD like that. Now here you have the Empire Bank, and you see you got two towers of pimps, along with money signs. When you come into the bank, you can see you got a nice chandelier, and you've got the security desk, that way I can watch everyone. Come around, just follow the line, stop here, wait for your turn, and then come up and exchange money or get money. It's up to you. Now I'll show you the actual inside. You can see, right here, it's pretty simple, nothing here. Come around here, there's some chests and a workbench so that you can change the money. If you got a brick of gold, you can make that into a small amount. Actually, right here, I'll show you behind the stairs, I've got the money system. You can see. So 9 ingots is equal to 9, I forget what they're called, but little chunks of gold is equal to 1 ingot, and 9 of those is equal to 1 block. Or 81 little bits of gold is equal to 1 block of gold. So you can see, you can figure out how the money system works. So back into here, you can see there's a door here to the vault on the left side. It's a little hard to see. Can't really see that. There we go. There we go, made it in. And you are in the vault, surrounded by red bedrock, as you can see. And you've got all the chests of gold. Quite nice, if I do say so myself. And then to leave, you just simply go out to there. So, that is about it that I will be showing you right now. If you watch my channel, you'll probably see other videos pretty soon, I hope, of actual Let's Plays and other things. But for now, I believe that is it. So, with that, I will say thanks for watching, and see you next time.